Hello, and welcome to another episode of my Rebel Let's Play. Let's just take a quick look to see if the weekly challenge is anything I'd want to even attempt. Realist, Observer, Sleeper Cells, ugh. Government structures are indestructible, interesting. Interesting. The sleeper cells would be a pain. I may consider it after I make my probably doomed attempt here. At Tank Commander on Brutal Pistachio Forest. Right. Just have to hope this works out decently. The extra garrison, if it's in a good place, can help you stabilize the zone very quickly. Alright. And it's effectively worth some money. Ah. Well, I start with a, can't save until I select my HQ location. I start with a, stable town. That's nice. If I put my HQ here, sometimes you can stabilize even if the insurgents control the mountains. Sometimes. It's always iffy though. This is probably a better bet for stabilizing the zone quickly, and it'll ensure quick access to this area. Give this my shot. Best shot. Might be doing a couple of videos of this and maybe the weekly challenge. I'll try and stay focused here instead of endlessly go on about stuff that maybe you guys don't care an immense deal about. I don't know. We'll go up with inflation. Effective procurement already went up a little. International assistance right from the get-go. And universal justice. Maybe in a little bit. Inflation is a concern. There we go. Much smaller effect. Service discussions. No. Oh, wait, this is already $4. No. I do need the cost of effective procurement to come down. I really need all that support really early. $5. I can't wait for it to come down further. That does bring down corruption. You have to do infrastructure discussions early to not have enormous inflation when you actually run the infrastructure. So it's a very high correlation of if you did something in this branch, anything else will generate massive inflation. Charity stuff. Limit access. I didn't need to avoid going into debt on that, but I did want to wait a tiny bit longer till they run anything. Livestock development is often good early because it doesn't generate nearly as much corruption as land rights. It can help you stabilize some rural areas, like Ecotango here. Also, Ecopapa's got a garrison. Crop development will help rural areas. Getting less corruption. Oh, vocational training though. Well, provide more support than crop development. So it'll help a little in the cities. New park proposed. Always slightly increases support. I need this to come down to $8. There we go. Save. At least I didn't get cost overruns. But the tank commander's so hard. And I'll take another stab at that. Yeah. Just on average, this doesn't make sense to do, but I think I've explained before. Save scumming is essentially like running the same thing over and over and over, hoping to get good RNG. And that's all I need to win a tank commander on this map at all. I'm sure some of you will be annoyed. But this is almost impossible map. I hate that I have to do this to get the achievement. I'm not going to run this thing 20 times. I don't think it's going to let me get... whatever, I'll roll with it. As noxious as the game's being. This urgency already. I still haven't got any initiatives at all from the charities, annoyingly. That's a good lump of money. Alright, that's the lowest inflation's possible to get before I get something. My luck. PR meat office, because I got the vent, which I think makes the constants not having even worse. Water supplies, really the most useless thing possible. Can't contest that area right away. Start raising coalition troops because I have to defend the green zone. Speaking of which, I'll need local militia for sure. Hope they attack before these guys arrive. Gah! Darn it! Alright, that's irrecoverable. I mean, for real. Grab the PR media office before I run this time. Didn't realize it would take so long for the tank to go up there. And build the park. -7 on funds. I'll have to do. This is gonna hurt my rep for sure. It's time the cherries complete the highways one. It's annoying as these zones start green, but with very few supporters. So you can't recover if they're attacked. And you don't manage to... Yeah. Coalition troops. Like actual. Boom. Cancel. Just so reset the time that they've been there. This time they're gonna go there, where I'm not. Need national soldiers. Local militia. And drones very soon. So I camp quick. Gah! Debts cost me a bit of rep. How'd that... Just because of the neighboring... Yeah. I'm not gonna easily restabilize that. No, that's not true, actually. Got help from a couple directions. Not where I needed that. Oh, now they go the moment I cancel that. Mm. That's not gonna arrive in time. Here's strike time. Destroy the camp. Come on. Trying like heck to make this work. Of course, Cherry's doing all the cheapest and most useless garbage. Corrupt. That. Gonna have to crush that pocket arm. I'm in trouble. Need a corruption though. Wait a moment. Next airstrike. V Hornets. I need to destroy some insurgents with these strikes. Destroyed. Boom. corruption too. Because I'm losing a lot of rep to corruption right now. That cover-up isn't gonna probably work, but refugee crisis. Repair our land. Managed to pull that off. If I save less, did not let me repeat that. I can't afford it. Hardly anything to RNG against me or I'm screwed. It's only a matter of time insurgents spawn here and I'll have 2 pockets. Very hard time crushing either. I need the support on that. So we're noting tanks can go on the highways into that bit of forest. Just never into these roads, really. Interpreters and guides for faster intel. Less aggravation. More anti-corruption. Boom. Let's see. Gather intel there. Local militia being rolled out to slow down the rate of capture. Yeah, corruption 4. I need the Foreign Relations Office too. Alright, they're going there. So, well, I'd like it to come down to 11. There we go. Trying to save money. start moving in this direction. Try and keep these in green zones to minimize damage to infrastructure. I need electricity because electricity concerns. Hmm. Intel there. Oh. Oh boy. Rival supporting insurgents. Main roads. Allow this tank to not sit there. Garrisons. Sure. Darn it. Hmm. I can do here is look for camps. Try and get militia established. And rules engagement, especially I'm using heavy ordnance. Local police, and then the corruption purge. That counts as defeat. Annoyingly. I need the national soldiers. And then I get this. I send them home. They're not going to be able to do another fight. Urgh. Put that up as long as I could because of the debt. To protect that green zone. Ah. Go in there. All I can do is slow the when it being captured. It won't be able to stop destabilization. Ah! This is freaking impossible. haven't gotten one of those to work despite their only investment in the Foreign Relations Office. Not one. Alright, need more coalition troops. They're all here. No, I need support for these guys. Current rate. Here. I need those dirt roads. %84 odds and it still failed. This game hates me. This game hates me. Alright. Need to close this pocket. Oh, they're going there again. Looks like they're all even there, though. What? And then they return? 100%. Can't fail me this time. There we go. Special arms upgrade. At least the tanks are strong on flat ground. Strategic communications. Might actually win this. Maybe. Not because I need money. Because I need intel way faster. Precision munitions. Which with the tight rules of engagement will presumably still allow a large number of national tanks. Just double check for stuff that's where I don't want it. Like that. Prove Pistachio Cultivation Center with oversight. Alright, time for an anti-corruption purge to... That's a ridiculous amount of time. Local militia over rebuilt there. Troops there. Looks like I won this one, amazingly. Despite some terrible RNG at places. 47 minutes, not bad. See if I can't stabilize that zone a tiny bit faster. National troops buying support. Be on the lookout for camps that spawn. Luxury hotel with security. Send the national troops there. Try and stabilize. Oh, there's a camp, which was a risk, I knew. Advanced driving courses. These national tanks do us damage. Or cell pressure. What? Refugee crisis, which is breaking point. It's gonna hurt my support in the zone, unfortunately. Rural outreach. Help a little. Throwing out stuff. Need the rep. Giving land though. More place. Camps there? Good. Time for democratic transition. For the rep it gives. Pomegranate juice. Factory approved with oversight. Garrison, yes please. Security desperately needed. Farmers celebrate booming camel industry. Best send them home before they're potentially attacked. There. Plan elections. This guy's here for zone security. Oh, outreach. Oh, subsidies. Stabilize Alpha Kilo. Power station. Proof. With oversight. Nice. Stable zone. He's more central in case of weirdness elsewhere. I need to wait for a garrison to spawn. Or subtle pressure on the rival. Or rural outreach. Absolutely certain these areas don't spawn insurgents. School supplies. Or support. Medicine supply chains vastly improved. Most importantly, the school supplies, less hostile population. Full elections. Yep. Odds are strong in my favor. I need some dirt roads. Get around these areas quicker. Great views, luxury hotel, 94 rep. School expansion. Finally, fund the military. That's what I was waiting for. Can always grab the anti-AD vehicles the last moment. Should probably another low precision munitions so I don't get a civilian strike here. Clean water supplies rise dramatically. Fuel endurance in the drones. So I can keep intel there more often. 100 rep. Full reform. Women's rights law. If a camp smell spawns all the way over here, I'm ready. If the surgeons go here, I can actually fight them there at this point. Further fund the military. Anti-IED vehicle upgrades. And a garrison. What I was waiting for is can't destroy the insurgents, that they have somewhere to fall back to. To be able to cut off their retreat. Boom, in case some of them strike here. There, because they can sometimes double move. Time for peace talks. Insurgent parties banned. Prison their leaders. Taking a fairly hard line. Insurgents apologize. Even though it wasn't their choice to have the country invaded. Apologize for, I guess, the various civilian casualties they caused resisting. International forces remain indefinitely. Building the empire, I guess. Alright. New football league. Significant funding. Higher support. Roads improved for isolated communities. And further concessions. Just some commercial support. Even more support to run up the score a little more. It's charity. Basic sanitation. New police chief. This is going to hurt my support, but it's going to provide excellent security. Which is what I want, because I reject the peace deal next. Maybe one more concession. More elections. Highways. Places thriving. Water expansion. Land rights. Urban outreach. Should have been neglecting all this stuff. Should have done more. Donate to charity. Check the peace deal. Oh, that's stable now. Oh, 15,541 score. I don't know. I felt like running up the score. I'm curious to see how I can get sometimes. How high? Well, I hope you folks enjoyed this. Where's the achievement? Shouldn't that have given the achievement? I'll have to check what's going on with that. Anyways, I wish you all the best. Take care of each other. Viewers, be kind to yourselves. May always find guidance starting with you home. Adieu.